didn't understand why. But out in the forest, that nice man, that huntsman, he let me go free, and I ran off into the woods. I didn't care where I was going, just so I was away from that naughty mother of mine that was so terrible to me. So I came upon a little cottage, the sweetest little dearest cottage in the woods. It was darling, and at that point I was homeless, and I was so glad to find any kind of shelter. And actually, the cottage was inhabited, I found out, by these little tiny people. And I have some here today with me, the replicas of these kind little creatures that took me into their woods cottage. And in the cottage I explored and found little beds. There were 7 little beds. And I tried out each one. And I found one that was pretty comfortable. So I was so tired from running in the woods and being homeless and kicked out of the house, and so I fell asleep. And the next thing I knew, I woke up, and there were these little creatures looking at me around the bed. Oh! And there were 7 of them. And they were the most peculiar little creatures, and they were eyeing me over. And I was shocked. I didn't know what to do. And anyway, we kind of worked out a deal. You started our own little social service program that worked right well with me. I did the cooking and the cleaning, and I made up those 7 beds every day. And I experimented with cooking with some porridge and other berries and things in the woods. And anyway, I got good at cooking for those dwarfs. And they said, well, hey, this is all right by them, that I was welcome to stay as long as I wished. And I had a home. And the dwarfs turned out to be dear little creatures.
Did they whistle much?
They were singing happy tunes. They were always happy.
How about when
They were upbeat.
But when they were at work, did they whistle?
They whistled while they were...
That's what I...
Yes.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's what I need to know. That's important.
You should know.
No, she's much too old.
Well, the queen did wonder, I heard, what happened to me, because she thought that I was dead, hacked in 2 by that hunter. He had an axe with him, you know, and I was supposed to be chopped up in bits. So, what he did was, he axed a deer instead in the woods and ripped out that deer's heart and took it back to the queen and said that I was dead. So the queen thought I was dead.
Okay.
Okay. Are you done?
Please, a lot of thought through there.
May I present Our Highness, the sweet